Next, Rosie. She had a tough childhood.
I had to carry water and wood for the fire. That's sort of different from what the people had to do.
Now, see what Rosie does to make super kid Bridget Stewart's dream come true. Plus, Jason Priestley getting bare naked in America. Plus, she may be the U.S. Open champ, but Rosie's holding the court with this sport.
I need Serena Williams! I need Serena Williams!
And the music of Sarah McLachlan. Tomorrow.
First CD became the top-selling solo CD of all time. Her new CD, MTV Unplugged. Please welcome 7-time Grammy Award winner, Alanis Morissette. Now, you probably have heard this.
What?
Your record, Billboard Magazine Album of the Decade.
I just heard.
There you go, Alanis Morissette. Isn't that nice?
So sweet.
It is. What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm hanging with family and friends.
Same with me, doing nothing.
Yeah. Can I give you something?
Yes, what?
I have a giftie.
You have a gift on the floor.
I have a gift on the floor that I made over the last few days with some friends of mine.
You're crafty?
Well, crafty, yeah.
Alanis, the excitement I feel is... Oh, it's not really crafty. It's candles.
No, it's bath salts and moisturizer and shampoo.
How did you make bath salts?
You take Epsom salts and put all your oils in it and your accoutrements and mix them around.
Oh, I thought you just bought a different jar and said, oh yeah, it's homemade. You dumped it in, you know? No, but that's very, very nice. I thank you very much.
So
New Year's Eve, I'll take a bath with that and think of you.
A long one, hopefully.
All right, great to see you.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette, we'll be right back with John Stossel after this. Thank you very much.
Monday, Matthew Perry, Mark Anthony, and Rob Estes. Monday on Rosie.
Well, you know, Christmas is all about kids, and today's show we sort of focused on children. December 28th, John Stossel, who's here with me right now, has a special on ABC at 10 o'clock about the foster care system in America. It's called Why Don't the Kids Have a Voice? And I asked John, after seeing it, if he'd come and talk about it today. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
This was a topic that you were just assigned, or is this something that spoke to you?
This is something, all the stuff I do are things that my staff and I want to do. And the idea that there are 100,000 kids waiting to be adopted and 1 million parents who want to adopt and we can't bring them together is insane.
And the reason we can't is bureaucracy?
That's part of it. Also, they operate in secret to protect the children so they can cover their own rears when they're dotting all the I's and crossing the T's. Big institutions, even if they have good intentions at the beginning, at the end they're protecting themselves and the kids suffering. Yes, you can adopt, but oh no, we have to make sure your house is perfect. Oh, you have a fountain in your house? The child might drown. We can't give you a kid.
Right.
And the kids have no one.
Right, and 1 out of every 3 children who's returned to their original parents, their birth parents, after they've been taken into foster care for child abuse, 1 out of 3 are re-abused.
Are abused again. And the bias, though, is to return them, preserve the family. Yes, she left them alone for a week, but we can fix the family. We have social workers and psychologists, and we'll give her another chance and another chance.
And it's true that there really is no follow-up to those programs. Once you abuse your child is taken away into foster care. A case plan is then implemented in which you have to go to parenting classes. And whether or not you actually are learning, there's no way that they can check whether or not you're ready to take your children back, correct?
And they don't have time to check, and they have 100 clients, and they don't want to work overtime, and nobody's checking on them. And there are truly heroic people in the system. I don't mean to malign everyone, but so many kids fall between the cracks.
You have a clip for us? Do you need to set
We
this
do.
up?
We have an example of kids who were labeled unadoptable. 2 kids in Colorado, and They were labeled schizoid, and nobody could deal with them because they had no family, no one they belonged to.
Right. They had attachment disorder, as many of these children do.
They were labeled with that.
Well, they're products of child abuse. Most kids who are abused will have attachment disorders until you give them a permanent home, and they know it's safe to attach.
And they'd been moved from foster family to foster family until finally they were put in a hospital because nobody can deal with them, said the social workers.
Take a look. This is a special that's on Tuesday night, 28th on ABC. Take a look.
In Colorado, social workers labeled Daphne and Dusty unadoptable because they did things like
throwing chairs, jumping on the table, and I broke the staff's finger one time.
The Barretts invited Dusty and Daphne to their farm to ride horses. Bill's a professional horse trainer. Says working with Dusty is similar to working with a wild horse.
In dealing with livestock, you have to build trust with them and just back off and let him be the aggressor. What are we going to name this colt?
Rock's Hot Shot.
Rock's Hot Shot. And once I showed an interest in him, that he really started opening up to me.
The Barretts took Dusty and Daphne trick-or-treating at Halloween, and by Christmas invited them to join their family. They had an official adoption ceremony, called it a marriage.
There's the old adage that there's someone for everyone.
Once the kids were living in their home, the Barretts saw big changes. Instead of ignoring other people, the kids started making eye contact. Instead of running around out of control, they helped with chores.
It really is an amazing special that puts it all into perspective. A book I've recently read called Wasted by Patrick Murphy, it's the plight of America's unwanted children, explains it all to you in one concise book that is very easy to read and easy to understand. And I think after reading this, people will want to get involved in this issue and hopefully make it easier for the adoptive families waiting and the adoptive children in need to be able to reach each other. I think it's a brilliant special, John.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Watch it. It's on Tuesday night. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for a wonderful 1999. We'll see you back here on January 10th. We've got 3 weeks off so that we can all recover from Y2K. Have a happy and safe holiday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.